Good evening, everyone. I don't know how this is going to be, but let's just work with what we have because I want us to have a very interactive class today. This is why I'm going to be sending videos per step, so I would like us to really follow along. Now, these are some sketches that I have made before. This is also a sketch. Now, this sketch is made on a body form. This is what I call the body form. This body form is what we are going to learn how to draw today, and we are going to be sketching one outfit. I think we're going to be sketching something like this because it is simple, and I would like everybody to participate in this class. So in drawing the body form, the first thing is, okay, I have my paper like this because the sketch is not going to be too big. So I divided the paper into three. You can use a whole paper depending on what you want, but you need to get a straight line at the center or wherever, just for a guide. You need a straight line in the center to guide us. Now, the first line is going to be 5 centimeter. So that means I'm having 2.5 centimeter to this side. Please bring the camera closer. 2.5, that's 1, 2, it's too close. 1, 2.5. Then on the other side, 1, 2, 2.5 centimeter. Then faintly you draw the line. That's the first line. Then you come down by 5 centimeter. 1 up to 5. That's about 4 centimeter. And the second one is 3. Okay. Come down by 4 centimeter on the line at the center. So this is 5. And then we have come down by 3 centimeter. So the second point, we are going to have 3 centimeter. That means we're having 1.5 centimeter on both sides. This is 1.5 here and 1.5 on this side. The same measurement we have here is the same measurement we're having in this last line too, which is 5 centimeter. So we have 2.5 and 1. So the general idea of what we are drawing is 2 trapezoids. Now, after getting the lines, you draw it out, of course, faintly. So this one, you mark out 5 centimeter, don't forget, and here 3 centimeter. Faintly, you draw the line. Now you are going to connect this first point to the second point. As I'm doing it now, just watch. Connect this place. Connect this place too. Then you do it for the second one. For the other side, connect here and connect here. So this is what we are going to have first. Now, after getting to this point, the next thing we are going to draw, we come back up to this point, to the center line, and we'll have 0.6 centimeter on to both sides. 0.6 centimeter. Then you come up by 1 centimeter, mark 1 centimeter, and then from there you go 0.5 centimeter on both sides. 0.5, 0.5, and you connect again, as I'm going to do now. Connect and connect. So having something like this, you can just bring your hand to have this curve and this curve. Now at this point, the next thing you are going to do is to come up here and just draw a slant line like this to the center point of the neck. A slant line. You repeat the same on the other side. Now after drawing the slant line, you are going to curve out this point and connect it to the slant line. Curve it out. You repeat the same thing on the other side. A curve to connect to our slant line. So we are going to erase this edge, this sharp edge. Okay, so after you've already made this place curved, then you do the same thing to this on that side. First, let's do on this side. Curve it out. Just a little come out, and then here you also curve it out. And then you erase your excesses, but before that, let me just, then here you make the curves to be blunt. We don't need a sharp edge, so make it blunt like this. The same thing you repeat on this other side like this. Then you come to the neck. Don't forget, make the neck curved. Curve out your neck. Curve out the neck. And they are going to clean out every part that we don't need. Everything inside this body form, we are erasing. So after having something like this, bring the camera a little bit. Okay. Erase the excesses that you don't need. You can now bring out your 2B pencil to trace it out so that it will be very, very sharp. Moving ahead. We are going to be sketching, repeating this outfit. This particular one is what we are going to be having here. So let's go. So looking at this body form, we can just use our, there's a measurement for it, yes. Just assume that the dress is starting from somewhere around here. It's a sweetheart neckline. So just sketch out the sweetheart neckline. You have to ensure that there's a measurement to all of these things I'm doing. So just like that, we have the top of the dress, and then come to this waistline. We can make our waist very big. Most dresses like this nowadays they usually have accentuated, exaggerated waists. Hip line. Some people use hip padding, and some people use structure, they use boning. But however, just make sure you get. So we have that. So I'm just going to draw a second line like this. We are already seeing what our dress is going to look like on the body form. So the only thing left is to make our sketch bolder and give it life. You can color it, you can do whatever you want to do with it. You can bring this one out a little bit too, just a little bit. And then having gotten this, you can do whatever you want on the dress. But first thing I'm going to do is to make this very, very bold.